Hey everybody, welcome to CRNT Designers. This is Chetan and this is the part 3 of the form language series. If you didn't watch the last 2 parts, then please watch them, link is in the description. And if you are new on this YouTube channel, then don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel and you can follow us on Instagram. Project file is available free of cost on our Gumroad store. You can use it for the learning purpose, link is in the description. And now let's get started. To make the design, you need to add a cube, so Shift A, add a cube and then scale it along the x-axis. After that, scale it along the z-axis and you will get something like this. Add a loop cuts like this in edit mode. Then turn on your X-ray mode, select the words and then adjust the scale of the words. So just scale down them along the y-axis and create block art by adding the loop cuts and using the transform orientation tools. So just scale these loop cuts, add few more loop cuts and adjust their scale along the different axes, along the z-axis. So you can see I have got this block out. And then select these edges, select these words and then adjust their scale along the z-axis and create a curve, descent curve form at there. And then you need to add one more cube, so Shift A, add a cube. With the help of this cube, we will create a cut. We will use the Boolean operation. So just adjust the size of the cube and create a form in which you want to create a boolean. So just adjust the scale of the words along the y-axis and give the right position to this cube. And then select your first object, then select the second object and use the bool tool and boolean operation will be difference. Then go to the edit mode of the cutter object and then add a loop cuts like this. And then scale it down that loop cut and you can give the right position to the words and that cutter object. So just move the words here and there and try to achieve the decent cut at there. Once you get satisfied with your cut, with the design which you want, then you can apply the modifier. Till then, just try to achieve the right design at there. Then select that object, Shift D to duplicate it and make a backup collection. And then you can apply the modifier and then delete that cutter object. Now you need to select the words which are there extra and then Ctrl X to dissolve these words. We don't need these words. After that, now we need to create the right topology on the model so we will get a decent look. So here you need to use the knife tool and create a cut like this. So just you need to select the first point, select the second point, select the next point and press enter to complete that operation. We want to loop around this boolean which we have created, so that's why you need to use the knife tool. Select everything, mesh and then take a symmetry and take the symmetry along the y-axis. Then you need to use the knife tool and create a cut like this one more time and create a chord based topology on the model. Then select the words and then right click and then connect vertex path. You can use the mirror modifier also here, but I would like to go with the symmetry. and take the symmetry along the z-axis also. Then select these corner edges and Ctrl B to add the bevel on these edges. And add a bevel with the 2 segments. So we will get a smoother corner. Then add more loop cuts on the model. And then create a chord based topology. Select the words, right click and then connect vertex path. And then take the symmetry. Try to maintain the good edge flow on the model so you will get a decent look, decent form. So you can see we are not getting the right loop cut at there, so that's why there are double words, so we need to merge the words or dissolve those n-gons. So just right click and then connect vertex path. Select everything, merge and merge by distance. Then you need to add the subdivision surface modifier and increase its level up to 2. And now you can see we got a decent form at there. Little bit of weirdness is there on the surface, so that's why we need to adjust the position of the words and we need to make it smoother. So that's why I add a necessary loop cuts on the model and just adjust the position of the words. So just select these words and then move it along their normal and try to get the finishing at there. And now that's look fine. You can use the matcap view to see the curveness of the surface. You can see if I take the symmetry here, then I will get that change. You can see this. So just take the symmetry and you can see now the surface is much more better. And now you need to add the loop cuts, but if we add the loop cuts like this, we will get a weird look on the model. So that's why we need to use one method. When you have the lace topology and it is a curve object, you need to create enough topo on the model, and then you can use that topo to create the harder edges. You can't add loop cuts like this. So just Shift D to duplicate it and make a backup, and then you need to add necessary loop cuts wherever it is necessary. Okay, after that you need to apply the subdivision surface modifier with the one viewport level, and now we have enough geo on the model and we have decent form on the model. So now we need to use the edge slide to get those harder edges. So select these edge loops and then double tap G for the edge slide. So we can create the harder edges with the help of edge slide. So select the words and double tap G for the edge slides and try to maintain the good edge flow on the model. When you are going to create a curve form design, you need to maintain the good edge flow. And good edge flow is very important in it. So you will get a decent form on the model. So that's why I'm adjusting the position of the words in a very careful way. Then you can add the subdivision surface modifier and you can see I got a harder edges and I am able to maintain the outer curved surface. So that's why you need to have the enough topo on the model and you should have the good form on the model. That's why you need to apply the sub D modifier. So here also you need to do the same thing. Just select the words and double tap G for the edge slide and create that harder edges wherever it's required. And now you can see it's look good. Then take the symmetry along the different axes, along the Y axis and along the Z axis. So you will get the same design. And now you can see the model looks decent. We got a harder edges from the inside and smoother edges from the outside. And now you can see we do want a harder edges at here. So you can select these faces with the help of X-ray mode and then select these faces, use the scale tool and give the value 0. Press S, X and then 0 and add necessary loop cuts. And now you can see we got a harder edge at there. That's look decent. And you can see the topology looks decent. And now I want to create a little bit details on the model, so we will get a decent look. So how we can add those details? So just select these edge loops. So Shift D to duplicate it and just make a backup, and then select this edge loop and then Ctrl X to dissolve them. We will use knife tool to create those details. So use the knife tool, select the first point, select the second point and press enter to complete that operation. Select the first point, press Z and then select the second point and then press enter to complete that operation. Then you can only create the cut around that object. Otherwise you can create a cut on the outer surface, means upper surface. Then add a necessary loop cuts on the model. And then select this edge loop and then Ctrl B to add a bevel on this model, on that edge, and add a one segment bevel. Then you can use the insert operation, so press I for the insert operation, and you can use the extrude along the normal. If it's not works, then you can use the scale tool and scale it down a little bit. And then you can use the insert operation one more time, so press I and use the insert operation at there. And now you can see we got a decent detail at there, which gives the new look of the model. And you can select everything and then mesh and then symmetrize, take the symmetry, and that's look good. Same kind of detail we will create at the center. So that's why I just select the center edge loop and then Ctrl B to add the bevel on that edge loop, and add a small bevel, give the right width for the bevel, and then press I for the insert operation and then extrude along the normal. And then press I for the insert operation one more time. And you can see that's look good. So easily we have created this design. It's little bit difficult as compared to the last one. So we will increase the difficulty of the model as we go ahead. So you can see the topology of the model and you will get its project file, so you can learn from that also. So it's look decent and you can see the preview mode. So this is the part 3 of the form language series, and we will create more forms like this, more design tutorials, so you can improve your skill. So thanks for watching. If you like this tutorial, then hit that like button and subscribe our YouTube channel. Bye bye, see you in the next video. Take care.